linens. They're real soft. Are these are these sheep ones from like IKEA or something?
Sheep?
Sheep.
Oh, these are the sheep ones.
No, do they? I don't think they have sheep. Well, wool. Maybe they have wool.
Oh yeah, they do have wool. What is the other thing? Oh, the lambskin condom. Apparently, it doesn't protect from STDs, but you don't get pregnant.
Yeah, they used to use like the casings, like you know how like in sausages, like they have, the intestines is condom, just fucked. I don't know how you get that, but
I mean, back in the day, you had to butcher your own animal every time. You had to remember that was like every time you sinned, you had to go like fucking sacrifice a goat. That's a lot of goats, dude. Everyone sins like 25 times a day. Like
who eats goat?
Well, I feel like I would just like be like, okay, I'll wait till my sins pile up and then do one, not like every time.
Well, or like, what was it? Who was it? The Spartans. If your baby was like weak or smaller, like deformed,
Your baby was weak. It's a baby.
No, I'm saying if it like had deformities or it had like it was born prematurely, they'd throw off a cliff. That's a fact. You know that?
It's kind of fucked, but imagine just like the umbilical cord just waving.
That's so fucked up.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Fucking terrible.
I know, I'm just saying.
Welcome back, Slapdicks. This is Around the Lunch Table, episode
98.
98.
Wow,
listen,
look at
guys.
this.
Listen. First, before we get into our sponsors, the usual bullshit.
God.
We're in a new studio. We're in a new house.
The new
okay?
stew.
I know it's been a couple weeks. I think we probably took the longest hiatus since we started this.
Yeah.
But a lot has happened. Lots of going on. So for those of you who have been patient, thank you. We're back on the horse. We're here. We made it back. So it feels good to go. I'm gonna do this. Okay. First and foremost, I want to thank our sponsors, beginning with Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads
to life.
And then I don't even think it's even active anymore, but I'm still going to shout out Brandon because I've been doing it because I'm a good friend. Live Stallion, Never Be Tamed. Wellness fitness page started by ATLT's own Brandon Badiato that obviously failed. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Streams Monday through Friday. Look at him on Instagram. Live Stallion. Live without the E. Stallion spelled the usual way. Or his Instagram, Brandon Badiato, all lowercase, one word. Brandon spelled the usual way, Battiato.
Got moles. If you have moles in the Puget, God, it feels good to just say all this again. It's been a little bit.
It feels all right.
Oh, okay.
I meant the ads are like just the ads.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I'm just saying even the ads feel good.
Yeah.
Got
it's like
moles.
when you're sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm saying it's like when you're out of work for a long time and for some reason it does feel good to be back.
Yeah, it feels good.
Well, you would like when you were out for work for a while and you're like, oh, this feels good to be back.
Yeah, exactly. It does. It does. Feels good to be back in the old office. Got Moles is getting a lot of airtime. Gonna have to charge him double. Got Moles, if you got moles in the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma. They are your premier mole exterminator using chemical-free methods, so they say. I don't actually know. But they make sure you got no moles.
No mo. Well, I mean, I was going to start off. I was just quick something in the news.
Oh, the news.
So off the rip here, let's get into something. Into the news. Good morning, Vietnam. Was that actually a show? I know it wasn't a movie, but
that was I think it was Steve Carell, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Vietnam. Dude, I remember.
I heard it's lovely this time of year.
Yeah, that's what I was just.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. So something funny I found. Obviously, okay, guys, we had a lot going on. We missed the holiday episodes kind of thing, but fuck you, we don't care.
Yeah.
But there is something I wanted to read that I thought that was fucking amazing. The title of this article, this came out right before Christmas this year. Apparently, inflation has gotten so bad that the North Pole has started to feel it. It turns out that this is actually a real article. I'm not kidding. It turns out that Santa might actually not be coming to town, or at least it may be harder to book him than it was in Christmas past. Oh. And no, it's not because kids have been naughty this year. Instead, you can blame the ghost of economy present.
Ooh.
Planet Money sources at the North Pole. I'm not kidding. This is an actual article. Planet Money sources at the North Pole reveal that Santa's services are more in demand than ever, and he and his helpers are having a hard time keeping up. Mitch Allen is the founder and self-described head elf of HireSanta.com. I was going to go to the site. I haven't gone on it yet. One of the world's largest staffing agencies for holiday entertainers. He recently joined us on video call, and they have a picture of him.
Is he in a beard and shit?
No, he has like a whole elf costume on. And it says, recently joined us on a video call from the North Pole, parentheses, okay, actually Fort Worth, Texas. But yeah, apparently here at Hire Santa, demand is higher than it's ever been before. Apparently this guy's killing it. His company has seen a 125% increase in demand for Santa compared to holiday seasons before the pandemic. For every Santa who wants to work for his company. What do Santas get paid?
I don't know. What do Santas get paid?
Like I'm saying, do they get 401ks? I mean, obviously it's a seasonal gig.
The first thing I want to talk about, I just want to put it out there, is the article. Okay? Do we have this like common notion that if you make the article like fun, like people will read it, they're like, oh, the ghost of economy
Honestly,
presence.
I like that.
like it.
I like that.
I
Makes me
do.
read more
And
because I
I
laugh
just wanna,
hella
like-
hard. Like when we read The Magician Guy who saw it in half.
Exactly.
Like, and they added puns in there. I was
Exactly.
fucking dying.
See,
It's hilarious.
now I like that. Now where I was going with that is I feel like that's kind of our sense of humor. Does everyone else, does that annoy other people?
No, but
Or-
the thing is, okay, listen, a lot of the puns aren't, most puns aren't funny because they're just funny because they're corny.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they're funny.
Exactly. Anyways,
I mean?
back to Santa's. One
Do you donate to, like, when you go to the store and buy,
little guy jingling the bell.
No. Do you donate, like, when you're checking out, it's like, oh, give $1, $2 to the children's hospital?
No. but when Panda or Taco Bell's like, hey, would you like to round up for the
I
Taco
always
Bell
round up.
Foundation?
I always
I'm
round
like,
up.
yeah, round it up because my order is freaking $4.98.
Yeah. Well,
kidding.
I'm a little more of a philanthropist than that. Usually it'll be like 11.05 and I'm like, yeah, round it up.
yeah.
Then 95 cents.
You're like, now I can
yeah.
do
With
whatever I
my
want
95
tonight.
cents and all hearts will be better now.
Yes. No, I'm kidding. I do round up. The worst checkout thing is Best Buy. I don't know if you've been there.
I haven't been checking Best
Dude,
Buy in a while.
I had to go there for work, and so there was like, it's like tap, insert, swipe. Thing is on some of them you don't know where to tap, and you're like, is it going? It's like I don't know which spot I'm supposed to tap it at. It's supposed to be anywhere.
Most of my, if in doubt, I just insert.
Yeah. Yes.
Nah, that's a life lesson.
But no,
there.
they so then it pops up and it's like, are you a Best Buy like rewards member? I'm like, no. Then it's like, would you like to sign up for the Best Buy credit card and get 15% off this purchase? I'm like, no. Then it's like, would you like to donate? I'm like, just let me fucking
Dude,
check out.
it's like when you go to fucking like Jiffy Lube or one of these places to get oil change, and literally you're just there for a fucking oil change, or you're just there for like one thing, and they will ask you 85 fucking questions, and I'm like, dude, I just want my fucking oil
They're
change.
like, yeah, looks like,
Like
the
Jiffy
engine
Lube.
shot. Yeah.
And are they commissioned? These guys will be selling the fuck out of air filters and whatever the fuck
Dude,
else.
thing is about Jiffy Lube, I swear they just keep adding more and more things to their repertoire. I thought it was just oil, and then it's like, yeah, we'll do your brakes for you. It's like pretty soon it's going to be like, yeah, we'll change your tranny out. For fucking
I feel like they're expanding their list, so eventually you'll say yes, so they shut up.
really.
And they kind of like, it's not obviously like, I understand. I'm just saying, but like, it feels like they're peer pressuring you.
No, of course,
into
of
fucking
course.
like, and it's like, oh, like, whoa, oh, buddy, hey, like, and
that coolant's looking a little dirty, and they're like, what?
And have you ever like been in there waiting, like? They're like super secretive. So, like,
yeah.
like they'll like you'll be in a room full of people waiting. They'll be like, hey, it's like, what's going on? You should probably get that swapped out, buddy.
It's like, hey, your rear diff needs to be changed. If
Yeah, it's just like, it's
60,000.
fucking ridiculous, dude. It's like, I'm not there for anything else. 95% of people just go there for the quick oil changes. That's it.
That's what I
fucking leave me
mean.
alone. And then, and sometimes they'll like walk up to your car, like with like coolant things and a bunch of different, like to start doing, like, I didn't say that. I didn't want it. And I'm not kidding you. I think I went to Jiffy Lube like 4 months ago. And I literally go in there, I'm like, yeah, just oil change. We all know the plan. I told the guy at the desk, we all know, hey, just oil change. He asked me 8 times, oh, do you want to cool it? No, just oil change. Okay, do you want your air filter? No, just oil change. So I went this whole just cat and mouse game with this guy to not spend more money. Then I get out there and I'm in line. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm pulling it in. He's directing me like I can't pull it into the fucking garage.
got the little
I'm like, dude, I'm
cones.
pulling in 5 feet, but I get there's a lot of people who can't drive. So I pull in, all right, open the hood, he's sitting there. And all of a sudden he's pulling out.
He's scratching his head. He's like,
What do we got here? And he pulls out and he starts fucking opening like the coolant things. Oh, you want the coolant switch too? I'm like, no, I don't want the coolant switch. And so I'm sitting there. I have to fucking puppy guard and gatekeep my. It's just fucking crazy, man.
dude, they're
crooks.
I don't know if they're crooks.
I think they're crooks. I think they're scam
The
artists.
only thing I used to like was that before COVID, so you would wait in the waiting room and they'd vacuum like your car out for you, or like just the
Oh, I didn't know
floorboards.
that. I never
Yeah,
remember
it was very nice. And I
That
was
is
like, wow,
convenient.
I am being treated
Like a king.
like royalty.
And I have 4-day-old
the king
popcorn
of
and a
Jiffy
coffee.
Lube. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
nice.
If there's an old, really old popcorn machine in there, you know that these people like at least have somewhat of a camaraderie feeling.
Yeah,
about
of course. It's like tires Les Schwab. Fucking they.
Tires, Les Schwab.
Is that what it's called?
Les Schwab tires.
Les Schwab tires. Whoa. No, it's like fucking Les Schwab tires, dude. That was the shit. It's like it smells like fresh rubber, but also there's a little popcorn machine. You can hear the.
They fucking upcharge. The only options they have on hand are the most expensive
Dude,
tires.
but I remember my dad was always like, I shop at Les Schwab because of the customer service. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean,
now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, why? What customer service do you need?
you know
with
what?
tires?
There's a fine line between good customer service and they're only being a certain way because they're trying to suck the life out of you. There's a complete difference. And you can see the difference. You go to a mom and pop shop, that's the love. You feel love. You feel coddled. You feel held. Like a mother kangaroo and her little Joey in her pouch. Yeah,
yes.
that's what good customer service.
That's what I want to feel like when I'm shopping.
When you have to, I don't know. You don't have to think about, oh fuck, they're trying to fucking suck me for more prices.
No,
or something
and
like that.
the thing is, the mom and pop shops, it's a fine line. They're either, we had a little bad month, so they're like, hey, fucking throw in another book for free or something. Or
please buy an air freshener. You use the generic trees and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
The little trees?
Yeah, like the black ice, or is it black ice or something?
Black ice.
Yeah, it's a good smell. It's a good sniff.
Oh, it's definitely good.
Did you ever do
it's good for the
Did
sniffer.
you ever do scratch and sniff stickers?
Yeah, I've done those.
I did some banana ones that were really good.
Dude, I hate this.
Dude, imagine. Okay, this is like for like if there's some junkies out there and hardcore druggies. Think about this. You put some paraphernalia on the sticker, one that you snort, of course, and you scratch the sticker, put it on there, and then now you sniffed banana Molly.
Oh, I thought
or
you were
banana Coke or whatever whatever.
Dude, I remember
choice
going
is.
on the little trees, like if I had like my hands smelled like I just smoked a J or something, I just rub it on the little tree before I went home to my parents, and then it was like black ice, mom, not fucking weed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you rubbed it actually on a tree. I'm like, why do you need to do that?
Just fucking clawing it like a fucking cat. No. Anyways, I got in a couple more things to say about fucking Jiffy Lube. So doesn't Alex go to Valvoline?
I've only gone there because like I didn't want to drive to Bonnie Lake. Or I'm like, hey, this is close. I'll just go here.
Is it good?
It's as good as you expect. I think it's it's an average. They'll get the job done. Yeah, they'll get the job done. I was going there because it was convenient. So I was right
you
there.
Ever change your own oil and forgot to put the drain plug back in?
Who?
Have you?
No, actually.
Jambo did that once. So he
just a trail out. They just changed it, and it's like Hansel and Gretel falling.
Dude,
there he is.
There he went. No, he did that. He was changing his own oil. And so then he goes to drive it down the street and starts running like shit.
I think one time they put they didn't put synthetic oil in there because
you were running synthetic on that Honda? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was what is it when I got it.
Wow. Even at like 200K.
280K.
Dude, you were still throwing her the good stuff. God,
yeah, I was. But no, so basically they were trying to switch it. And somehow they didn't realize that after they pulled out, they could see what's in there. And I'm like, and he's asked me, he's like, okay, do you want this conventional? Do you want this one? I'm like, no, I want synthetic because it's in the car. He's like, so if you get this one, it's the most expensive one, but it's the most ideal. I'm like, it's the wrong fucking one. Because obviously you can't change it when it's been running on.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'm like,
what
are you doing?
What is the worst customer service experience you've ever had? Like top 5.
I don't know if I can name an exact. I think, honestly, it was at. I had a really bad one at Olive Garden one time.
Really?
Yeah, no, usually they're on top of their P's and Q's.
They also wear collared shirts and a tie. I liked that.
But it was one in Bedford. I was like 19. I think I was visiting or something like that. We all went to dinner, and I went out there with like, I don't know what day it was. It was like a Friday.
Was it you and your family or like you and a group of friends?
No, it was me and a group of friends. It was me.
Okay, so it could have been a little rowdy. We never know.
Maybe. Okay, but I'm saying either way, though, if you're rowdy, there's a difference between being rowdy and being rude. And we were not being fucking rude.
Okay.
I wasn't with a bunch of guys that were just fucking rude. They were all nice. I mean, and so anyways, we were very nice. And the lady was just being an absolute ass. She was like I think she was like the manager or something. And I was very surprised because I'm like, oh, Olive Garden's usually very pleasant. I love when they shred the cheese on the. I'm like, just keep going with that.
Yeah,
and they just mountain Parmesan cheese breadsticks.
Oh fuck yeah.
But anyways, long story short, and I think the lady kept like snapping at me. It was like, but of course I'm not going to complain. I still tipped her. I don't give a fuck. Maybe she's having a bad day, but she ended up being like super rude. I forgot what she said. But it wasn't like she was being like deliberately mean. It was like very passive aggressive. And like when she gave me the check, and then like I think we're like, oh, she brought it back. I'm like, oh, I think we're gonna split because I was with 6 people. I'm like, oh, I think we're gonna split this. She's like, you're not gonna pay for the whole thing. I'm like, No, I'm not. And it just itched me the wrong way.
That's
but
not good.
but then the next weekend, I went back to that Olive Garden and I walked in the door and that lady was there and I walked in. Probably one of the more petty things I've ever done. I'm like, hey, I need a table for 18 kids. And she's like, and so she actually booked the table and she got it ready and then I just left.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I mean, I guess all you really did was she put the plates down, then pick the plates back up. But she probably had to rewash them, though.
Well, she pushed the tables together. She was
Oh,
making
really?
room, and she
That's
gave me the
good.
little beeper, and I just left it on the tray.
That's good. Yeah, mine was, it was at a Panera.
I've never, God's my witness, I don't think I've ever been to Panera.
Obviously, the reason I've ever been is because I'm, not that it's not good for men, but obviously I was with, a girl.
Yeah.
So, but no, it started with,
Isn't it overly expensive for no fucking reason?
dude, and I believe it's frozen anyway.
Yeah, it's all like, you might as well get Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
So you know the whole 2-door system to get into places, which I've never got. There's a set of doors, and then a little tiny breezeway, then like a set of doors.
Yeah, like Panda has it.
Yeah, why?
Apparently it's the most ideal for foot traffic. I don't fucking know how.
2 doors. I got to stop twice and open it. Anyways.
I don't know.
And then if you're the guy and you're trying to open it for the girl, you can only do it once because you have to open it. She goes past.
yeah, first layer of security, then there's another fucking door. I don't. Maybe it's for thievery, so they have to go through 2 doors. I don't know.
Let's open 2 doors with the fucking bag of money. Yeah. No. Anyways, now I thought she was like a customer, but I think she was actually an employee. And I remember, so with that 2-door system, I had opened the first door, right? And so my lady walks through and I let go of it and I'm going to grab the other door for her. So I'm actually in like the perfect position to open 2 doors, for the woman. It's a respectful thing to do.
Yeah.
But as I'm grabbing this one, I didn't see that one was shutting, okay? And it kind of, no, it didn't slam in front of her face.
Okay.
But I mean, she was walking up to it and it slammed. And I even went, oh my God, I'm like, I'm sorry. And then I opened it for this older woman.
I hate when people don't say thank you, by the way. I just want to deck them in
And
the
she
head.
goes, my mother is in the hospital. And then just walks right past me and goes to work.
You should have been like, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. Why aren't you there then? Like calling
Why are you
sick.
at fucking Panera Bread?
Yeah,
then?
fucking stupid, dude. One of the other like worst possible ones I would say would be, I think it's when you get strong armed, and it was when I bought my car. The salesman, I can
Good
tell,
old pushy car salesman, son.
one did not know what he was doing, which was fine. He was very old. He was in like his 70s as like a used car salesman.
It's kind of like Biden. He was just saying shit.
Yeah, he was just saying shit. And so then like he's like, you need to get on this like right now. Like I'm like, no, like I'm not.
You need this car,
like, right
and
now.
I need this commission.
And so then I was like, dude, like I'll make it up there when I can make it up there. I'm at fucking work. Like I'm not just leaving work to go to fucking Kirkland to buy this fucking thing. So anyways,
He's like, why can't you?
yeah, it was literally like that. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like
It's like a friend, like not like acquaintance to come over, and you're like I'm not gonna drop what I'm doing to go right now. Wait, why can't you come over?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm not
But it's
gonna
like-
come over right now.
Yeah, so I think he knew he was being like a dick on the phone. So then finally I was like, hey, like I can make it after work. Like, how late are you guys open? He's like 8 or 9 or something. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll head up. I'll come check out the car.
I'll head up.
We haven't talked price, fucking anything, We haven't negotiated shit. I don't even know what condition the car's in.
Before you come, he's in his office reading like the rules of the sale. Step one.
Sales for dummies.
Yeah.
No, and so, dude, I walk up, and so then he's like, Jack, and I'm like, Dale? Like, what the fuck is going on? And he gives me a hug, which I think is cool.
But there's none of discourse to.
I never met him. And it was just like, it was one of those, I was like, hey.
It'd be one thing. It's like, oh, I bought a car from this guy before.
Yeah, it was one of those, it wasn't like, he was like this. I was like, put my hand out. He's like,
He's like, bring it in.
which I do that with like, if you meet friends, like I'm a big hugger, even if it's someone I don't know. But if you're like, hey, this is my buddy, whatever.
Or you met them before.
Yes, but even like meeting them for the first time, like if it's like a good friend's friend, I'll be like, hey, what's up? Good, especially girls. I think guys, I always shake their hands, but like a woman, like I'll be like, hi, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
That's fine. Not in a business scenario.
I don't know. I think it's acceptable in certain scenarios. Like,
Yeah,
like
but he was
when
kind of a
people
dick on the phone. He was kind of a dick on the phone.
Okay.
So, anyways, we go up there and he's got a bill of sale drawn and everything. And I'm just like, can I see the car? Like, the fuck? And I was like, dude, we haven't even
He's
talked.
like, hey, got you already right here. He's like, here's a pen.
It's like, yeah, just sign there. I'm like, I'd like to see.
He's
it.
like, and if you're paying with cash, if you don't want change,
yeah, it's okay.
Go with me.
We actually don't have change. Yeah. So, anyways, I ended up buying the car from him. We ended up talking down, but
And you still bought it.
yeah. But so this was the weird thing. So his boss, his manager, woman, by the way, very nice lady. So she, basically.
So it worked. Whatever he did, though.
No, because he got in a lot of trouble.
How? What did you rat on him?
No, she was just asking me. She was like, "Hey, how are things going over there?" Like, and she was like, "I'm the manager." Blah blah blah. Very respectful. I was like, "Oh, it's fine." I was like, I just wanted to see the car first before.
Yeah, obviously, like anyone does.
Yeah, and so then she's like, "Wait, is he trying to have you?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We haven't even talked price yet or anything." And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Blah blah blah. And then she ended up hooking me up with some stuff. It was great. And then she offered me a job afterwards. She said, "Do you ever want to sell cars?" I was like, "No."
I would fucking.
Not after my experience here. That's something I'd never do. I'd never sell cars. I don't think
I do believe some people are like really good at it and they do well. I just
I don't want that name as the sleazy car salesman.
because most of them are kind of sleazy.
You have to be.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Especially used cars.
Dude, the thing about car dealerships, there's like 85 Chevrolets around.
Dude, if I drive to work, I pass at least 10.
Yeah, so it's like
there's like 3 up here, and then there's
then you do the Wallop in Puyallup where cars are cheaper. That thing every year, dude.
I've never gone to that.
Yeah, it's called the Wallop in Puyallup, and
oh god,
it's the only
so
word
many
that
salesmen.
it's the only word.
And
that
I feel like
rhymes
a
with
lot of them
Puyallup.
feel like they're the shit.
I feel like they have the spiky hair, but it's kind of going. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like receding.
It's super short, but it's still spiked.
Yeah, it spikes up. Yeah, and they have like a pink collared shirt on or something,
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's
and
like,
a really big silver watch.
and it's and just a big fat like wedding band.
Yeah, it's got wood in it a little bit or something.
Wood.
Yeah, you know how that's the thing now? Like there's wood on it and then it's surrounded by silver. Yeah.
I have not seen a wooden wedding band.
No, it's like there's just like an insert of wood.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It'll have like a deer or an elk or something on it.
or other bovine creatures.
It's just got a beaver. He's a big fan of OSU.
I wish my tooth on this.
Oh my god. No,
Or like a lizard or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen one. What's that? Hey, what was that brand?
Jacob has one. It has an elk on it. That's where I got that
What
from.
was that brand where it had like a gecko on it? You know what I mean? Not Geico. No. It was like no, it was when I was little. Fuck it, I don't care.
Talking about those like Hawaiian shirts with like the
Yeah, and they had the little
prints
lizards on
them.
them,
It
yeah.
had the prints.
Yeah.
Dude, the lizard fingers are really spread apart.
Oh, they're really far. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
you'd have to get like straps to hold them out.
Yeah, well, actually, it's like ours, but they're just missing the index and the ring finger,
Dude, have you?
which is like, wait, can you close it? Like, can you? Yeah, see,
What do you mean?
that's how like a lizard's fingers. You know what I'm saying? See?
Wait, like this?
No, the bro, no.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
See, you used to hang loose with the middle finger. Oh my
Pee my
god!
pants. Wait, show the camera.
Yeah, see, that's the fucking lizard fingers, man. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god. Wait, how
Anyways.
do you do it?
Okay, do a hang loose. Okay, and then just take the middle finger up.
Wait, oh, you can't without.
Yeah, you gotta kind of hold it down. Yeah, see it? There you go.
That looks so creepy, dude.
Anyways, describing a car salesman, his pants definitely aren't fitted. They're like a little baggy.
Yeah, they're super baggy. And he's always a little overweight.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Just a
He's
tiny bit.
stressed. Yeah.
Tiny bit, yeah.
His they're always clean shaven too.
Most of the time, yeah. Stubble at max.
Yeah, you know when people have like a bump, like no, it's kind of like a speed bump on the back of their neck. It's like a lot of fat went back there, and like you don't know where.
It's like the Ninja Turtles, kind of like a little back.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of hiccups, dude.
Yeah. They have that, and then like it's not a dress shoe, but it kind of passes as one. You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
kind of like loafers, but higher cut a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's got like a
Laceless.
Velcro. Dude, you ever want to hear broke? Just listen for the Velcro wallet at the bar.
Dude, Velcro wallets were lit.
I will never.
Oh,
ever.
obviously not now. I'm just saying, but like
I'm
back
just
in
saying,
the
if
day.
I hear that, I feel like if you hear that, the music should stop and everyone's got to look. Like, who the fuck is this dude?
I remember when I had when I was like a little kid. Obviously, little kids don't need wallets. You just want to feel cool.
Yeah, it's like what do I have in here?
It's like an 8-year-old walks in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I got it, Dad. I got it.
I mean, dude, nowadays, you see those things on Snapchat. It's like 8-year-old makes $200,000 a month off of crypto. Like, no, he doesn't.
He might.
Well, you just have to buy his $15 course and he'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah, or buy his Bored Apes.
His Bored Apes.
The NFTs have kind of just gone.
Yeah, they went nowhere. Yeah, I remember there was
There was a huge craze for a long.
there was like Sleepy Joeys, which was like sleepy kangaroos. They were just tired. All
I
the
never
time.
understood the whole NFT thing. I really did.
I don't because it was like, okay, I have a JPEG, and no. But if you go to this site, it says that I own it. Art is collectible, and I'm like,
But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people that also lost a lot of money from people stealing it, or
well, yeah, you just like take a screenshot.
well, yeah, but obviously you have. The,
I understand that. Here's the thing. It's like it has to be worth something to be worth something.
very profound.
Very profound. But it's like if it's not fucking like, yes, I get that on the blockchain it says that you own it. Is that worth the fucking $800,000 you spent on it when you could just screenshot it and you have the exact same product? All it is was for clout. That was it.
Clout.
Clout. We have a top 5. We're at 26
Oh, we
minutes.
do have a fucking top 5. Okay, hold on, wait. You need to say something because I need to hold my breath and get rid of these fucking hiccups.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who stuck with us. I feel very comfortable in our new set. Obviously, we don't have a lunch table yet, but we will be a round a table. I mean, I don't know how big it's going to be. It could be just a little tiny table, but very excited. Thank you for bearing with us. What a fucking December. Holy shit. I have never been more than happy for the holidays to be over. 2023 has started. We haven't made, I guess people call them resolutions or New Year's intentions, whatever you want to call them. Maybe we should make some for the podcast. We need to read last year's too. Which
I remember.
What was our New Year's resolution?
I remember a couple of mine from last year.
Probably haven't read.
One of them was to develop 3 good habits. I developed one.
I developed 3 bad habits.
I developed one, and then it was make progress, and I did do that. So
yeah.
and we did do that.
Definitely.
Hiccups didn't go away. Fuck me, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't have. Wait.
You have a top 5?
No, I was trying to see if I could see the fucking our resolutions, but I don't fucking know. Okay. Top 5. Z, you want to hit it?
Yeah. So our top 5 this time is top 5 types of pasta. Now, I actually really like this top
Is
5. 'cause-
gabagool? Is that pasta?
No, it is not. So I like this one because I just love I fucking love pasta. So okay, here we go.
fuck yeah.
Starting at number 5, I'm gonna go bow tie pasta. I just think it's a really fun. Like once in a while, you throw it into a dish. I think it's just very fun. I don't know why.
I think the bow tie pasta is a great cold pasta.
Yeah,
noodle.
like pasta salad.
When it's like a vinaigrette or
Yes, I
something.
agree,
Not
I
going to
agree.
use it with like a vodka sauce.
The
or
bow tie
something.
pasta is very underrated. I don't eat it a lot, but when it comes, it's a real joy. So I'll go bow tie
like
pasta
me.
number 5. Number 4, I have to go with a classic known around the world, spaghetti. You really can't go wrong with spaghetti. I mean, it's one of the most classic pastas around. Everyone knows that. I had to put it on the list. I felt wrong.
Are
not
you a
putting it on there.
twister on the fork or the slurper?
It depends because like when you get fettuccine
Depends
or
on
whatever,
what decks.
how
good
big
your
your
manners
are,
are.
how big your pocketbook is. It depends who I'm with. If I'm I might twist if I'm if it's like you or something. I'm fucking slurping.
Oh
probably.
yeah,
I don't care.
dude. A first date, I never will eat noodles.
Well, I've done it.
No, I'm saying like a pasta noodle. Like I'm not gonna be like.
Oh yeah.
So
of
like,
course. Yeah,
so
yeah.
what are you into?
But usually I twist it if I'm in a public gathering or something like
I
that.
feel like you twist it, but there's always one little last one. You gotta go.
Or like when you twist it and then you lift the fork up and it all falls off. So you're like, oh fuck. Okay, number 3, I got the penne pasta. Penne is it's like
that's the little tube, right?
basically, but it's not rigatoni, it's not the thicker tubes. The reason I like the penne pasta is that especially if it has a very, very scrumptious sauce, the reason it differs from the other noodles is some of that sauce goes into the tube. And so when you take that bite, you get more flavors. It's obviously with other pastas, they still soak in, but it's not the same. Something about it when you have a really good sauce and you get a bunch of those noodles and it just coddles that sauce.
You can also put them in the prongs of the fork.
Yes,
too.
yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah, if you were to like putting a stick through a PVC pipe and lifting it in there, that's
exactly.
the same. It's really something
no,
cool.
I know what you're talking about with the pasta entering the inside because there's only so much coating you can get on the outside.
Yeah.
So when you have that internal layer, that's really more surface area for sauce to coat.
Yeah, the only
and you're getting
way
a
to
better
get,
experience.
like normal pasta to that level would be like, because you cook the pasta like halfway most of the way through, and then before it's like right before it's done cooking, you put it in the sauce so it absorbs it more.
Okay.
But it still has nothing on the penne.
But the surface area doesn't change of raw sauce that will be consumed because you basically have double the surface area on the inside now for sauce.
Oh yeah, and I just love because the penne is like it's like a spoon in a noodle. It gives you more sauce, it gives you more flavors. So I have to go with the penne pasta at number 3. Number 2, this is just a really great pasta. I love it. Angel hair pasta. I actually really
I don't know
like
the difference between that and spaghetti.
it's just really fine,
really thin.
and I feel like you get more in a bite. And depending, of course, what it is, I think it's very good. So I have to go to angel hair pasta. Number 1, I have to go with a favorite of mine because I love it so much. I got to go fettuccine because I love fettuccine Alfredo. Fettuccine is an undefeated pasta that everyone loves, everyone knows.
It's the maple bar of
yeah, it's the glazed donut. It's the maple bar of the
well, I mean,
pasta
like the
world.
shape. It's flat.
Oh, I was like it's world renowned. So
yeah.
Anyways, that's my types of pastas. James, take it away.
Tops of pasta.
I'm gonna start with mine. I'm gonna go with People's Magazine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the SpongeBob shapes. No, number 5. I'm going with elbows.
Like the macaroni.
Yeah, no, because
I haven't heard it called elbows in a long time.
it's number 5. It's number 5 for a reason.
Kind of like a baby noodle.
It is a baby noodle.
Fucking baby noodle.
No, it's definitely a baby.
Like the really tiny ones or the normal size macaroni.
Something you would make macaroni art out.
No, I'm saying because there's bigger ones and then there's smaller ones.
I didn't choose a size, just the elbow in general. But yeah,
Baby elbows or normal elbows, you know.
yeah. I guess I didn't think that far ahead. I was thinking the elbow for the nostalgia of it.
Yeah, that's why
It was something you would make. Yeah, you would make macaroni art out of, or like.
Did you ever do macaroni art?
I'm guessing I did. I can't
think everybody
remember
did
what
at
I
one
fucking
point.
made.
What a waste of pasta, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So number 4, fuck, why did I write that? I don't even remember what that
What'd you
looks
write?
like. Well, let me see.
Come on, don't.
Oh, that one. Okay.
What'd you
perfect.
write?
No, okay, I was making sure where was the right
was
one.
the first you deleted it. I saw
No, I Googled it to make sure it was right. Rigatoni.
rigatoni.
Rigatoni, it's kind of like the penne.
But it's just bigger tube.
It's a bigger tube, but more surface area for that sauce. That's where I was going with that. Now, I touched on that topic a little bit earlier, but what we're talking about is simple mathematics. You have, the same way electricity, runs on the outside of copper, right? Not on the inside. That's why you have a lot of little strands, right? Same thing with the sauce, okay? It's got the outside, but it can also go on the inside, and that just gives you a little more sauce, a little more surface area, and a little more fun.
I just like I think depending on it, just comes a little overbearing if there's too much sauce in there. But if it's like a marinara or something like that, you can't get enough of that.
I mean, if it's like a really strong, if it's like a garlic sauce where there's a little bit too much heat,
Yeah, that
or,
could
or
happen.
a little
That
bit
could
too
happen,
much pizzazz, and you just get a little,
that could happen.
yeah, get a little thrown off, like
Yeah.
whoa, too much sauce. Number 3, I'm going with the shells.
Oh, that's a great one, dude.
shells.
The shells are underrated. Very good.
Now, the reason why is sometimes I feel like they don't get cooked evenly all the way through.
So some of them
and
are
I
kind of like
that.
crunch, and they stick to your teeth, so it's like a gumdrop more than a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like them crunchy by
No,
any means.
no, of course not. And then
of course
sometimes you eat them and maybe you try to cook it too fast, and then you bite one. You bite one, it's kind of slightly hard in the middle, and it's just not a good experience for anybody.
Of course not. Who's out here eating crunchy shells? No.
Haley, I know you miss your mom. I don't know why. I know you miss. And I know you miss your dad. I'm trying to give you the life that I never had.
2 little beautiful girls looking puzzled in a daze. I know it's confusing you. Shells. Yeah, I went with shells because of the shape, and they are also
Like
I
you
think-
got the pastaroni, the white cheddar. That's pretty good with the shells.
yeah, those shells. There's also just the regular shells.
The Velveeta.
Yeah, Velveeta, man, that cheese is so fake. It's just, it's not.
It's all fake. It's all terrible.
What if you make your own sauce?
I'm just saying, like, if you're buying it in a box, I mean, of course, it's not going to be.
You can buy the pasta in the box and the sauce separately. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure you can, but I don't think it's as pure as you think it is. You know,
The sauce?
Dude,
If
I've
you get
been
it in a nice jar.
Dude, I've been listen, I've been really deep in all this shit about. Okay, that sounded so stupid. Sorry.
I've been deep in the noodle
deep in the
game.
conspiracy. No, I've been reading a lot about like all of how almost literally everything at the grocery store.
You
is
watch
literally-
how it's made on noodles.
even the healthy shit at grocery stores. It's not even that healthy for you. It's just fucked.
Well, yeah, nothing's fucking healthy, right? Unless you
Anyways.
like go to Whole Foods or something and
Even that, I don't fucking know for real. I don't really even know. Like if I'm getting like vegetables and shit, like there's like that.
Dude, if I make it to 60, man, I'm fucking happy. Like shit.
Well, you can't collect retirement until you're like 59 and a half, maybe like 65, so you can enjoy it a little bit.
Okay, that's good. Number 2.
Well, you can do it before, but you get taxed. It was like crazy. Anyways, sorry.
Number 2, I'm going with fettuccine.
Yeah, fettuccine's
Obviously,
a
just a
classic.
staple. Now, number one, I kind of thought you'd have. This, I believe, is the. If you had to put pasta on a scale of like, classy to fun, this is in the middle. I'm going with the ravioli.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't like ravioli that
No,
much.
I fucking love it, dude. Get ravioli.
It reminds me of like a pizza pocket or something like that.
Yeah, there's a prize inside.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's kind
I
of like the
to work-
jelly-filled fruit snacks.
Exactly. It's like, oh, is it just pasta? No, there's more.
It's like a
you
gusher, yeah,
you
yeah.
fucking, yeah. Now,
What's the pasta called that it's literally like a whole bed sheet and it's for like lasagna and stuff. It literally comes in a box.
It's a lasagna.
Is that what it's called?
I believe so. A lasagna
Lasagna?
noodle?
No, I'm saying it's actually just a name, doesn't
I feel
it?
like you
Like a
can call-
ziti or something?
I feel like a noodle needs to be in a cylindrical shape of some sort.
Yeah, not a fucking page out of a
Sheet.
book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously making lasagna, that's what you use.
Yeah, but they have the little waves in them.
Yeah, I think it's called ziti or something. Maybe I'm wrong.
I wonder if people, how they make them, they just like lay the dough out and then they give it a little massage. And that's how you get the little divots.
I think they do because they make their own pasta. I'd like to do that. Make your own pasta.
Nick and Helena made their own pasta and it was delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. Also, by the way, I hate squash.
The squash noodles?
The fucking squash noodles.
Dude, the squash noodles are fucking
So
bomb.
fucking good. Last time I went to fucking Jordan and Bailey's, they were like, yeah, we're making dinner. I was like, okay. And they fucking made that
Use
shit.
the squash with the noodles. It was so fucking good.
So, oh my God. And it was healthy. Like I was eating a vegetable.
Shitty diet.
Yeah. So, anyways, number 1's ravioli. Shout out to Chef Boyar.
Yeah, you're a foul for some of the Chef Boyardee cans that you
Dude.
just scoop. Dude, that's not normal, man.
Boy, it's
Yeah, it's good to eat. But I'm saying, like, when I have like a can of chicken noodle, like I don't eat it out of the can. Like I warm
of
it up
course
first.
not.
You eat ravioli out of the can.
It's already cooked.
I know, but it's like cool / warm temperature. It's never actually warm
It's
or
just
anything.
room temp.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
Dude, I'm all about efficiency, man. If I'm eating,
that's so stupid.
If I'm eating ravioli, one, I'm not worried about. I'm eating it out of a can.
Exactly. That's
Two,
what,
am I gonna dirty a bowl?
No, but you
All I'm trying
don't.
to
You don't
do-
want it warm.
All I'm trying to do is get this food in me because I'm hungry. It's efficiency. I have shit to do. Get
Like,
it in.
on a Saturday when you're walking around eating out of a Chef Boyardee can, you have so much to do.
Has it always been a Saturday when I'm eating Chef Boyardee?
But it's been every day of the week.
Well, the next time you see it, fucking write it down and we'll discuss it because it's probably when I'm in the middle
I'm
of
just saying,
something.
like, you don't like. It's meant to be warm, and you don't like.
There's a lot of things that are meant to be certain ways.
And
I
I'm just asking. It doesn't. Is it not more enjoyable if it was warm versus like room
yes,
temp?
it would be more enjoyable if it was warm.
Not just.
I don't want to dirty a bowl. I don't want to wait I put it in for a minute and it's still kind of cold. I gotta go put it back in for a minute. You know? I don't want to do that shit.
But it's not going to be kind of cold because it's not refrigerated. It's just going to be.
I'm saying that our last microwave was on its way out.
Yeah.
Which we did.
We did leave. And they didn't want it. We still left it. Well, now they have two. They can stack the other one on top,
Yeah.
and then
They can microwave 2 things at once.
it's not a problem.
All right, you ready to call this?
Yeah. I don't know. It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem anymore. They have too
Oh,
many
hey,
names.
before we go,
What?
I asked Spencer this question. I want to ask you this question. So who, in your opinion, wins in a fight? This is a UFC kind of fight. Stuart Little or Ratatouille? Remy from Ratatouille. Who wins?
Wow.
8-ounce gloves. I'm just kidding.
Well, so Stuart Little.
I think he's kind of a pussy.
No,
But he has human attributes, so like he has more reach. I feel like Remy has actually the really short
He has
bad
the- he
arms.
has the T-Rex
Stuart Little
arms,
actually wears
yeah.
sweaters and they go down to his. He actually has wrists and shit. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna.
He wears watches too. I think
So
Stuart.
I'm gonna take body composition out of everything. So UFC is also a mental game. Obviously, you got to know what you're doing. I feel like Remy's had more time in the field.
Remy's also like from like the tough streets, bro. His sewers, like
Yeah, he
dudes,
was from
he
the
got
sewer-
shot at a young age. Remember that chick with the shotgun?
Yeah, he got shot at, dude. He got hit by a broom by a health inspector.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Stuart Little do?
And
all Stuart
dude-
Little did was take an orphan away from some parents. Like he's a thief.
Dude, you remember when in Ratatouille when his dad like tries to show him how bad humans are? He shows him all his like rat friends are hanging up and dead and shit. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, in the window, yeah,
Dude, he saw
Remy
some
was
shit.
scarred, bro.
Dude, so when it's down to that final, like you got to find that inner shit, dude.
Inner shit.
Just that inner, like
Stuart did fight off a falcon, though. I mean, he didn't really actually fist fight it, but I'm saying he did
Remy
get away.
made a fucking he floated from a yacht to a boat with a fucking
with the
with a
will or whatever. Yeah, with the will from the. Well, he was also running from a midget, so I mean that wasn't that crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from rats are actually way bigger than
He
normal
actually,
mice,
but he also pulled though because fucking Linguini wouldn't kiss he wouldn't kiss the chick, and so he grabbed the hair and just. Mwah.
Do you think if like I have
Remy has balls.
Better question. So like you know how he grabs his hair. Like Remy grabs Linguini's hair when he's cooking and gets all this stuff. Do you think that when Linguini has sex, he grabs his pubes and
Well, no, he can
to
still
control his
grab
wiener?
I mean, once it's the wiener's in, you don't have to move it.
Maybe
around.
he does it to control his motion because Linguini's
Oh,
kind of
his hips. Well, maybe I think like if the legs were in the front. I mean, because he could do the legs too.
milking a cow.
I mean, well, no, because he pulled this for the legs. I feel like the hips would be back here.
Dude, I like when I think when they first when Remy first discovers he's pulling his hair and he can and they're first doing it and he's in the mirror and he goes and he first discovers he goes oh he goes
Which, by the way, are there strings in his body? That was fucking stupid.
yeah.
Anyways, the last thing I wanted to say about Remy was, so when we're talking about it, I'm just going to measure their intelligence. He not only got the restaurant shut down, but also started
can cook.
started it back up and then had like an upstairs den for his own people.
And that's completely clean
And
and
he
safe,
was
yeah.
still getting that. Remember, because at the very end, it's panning out. He got the 5-star thing back.
That's true, but Stuart Little is also a pilot.
Dude, getting a pilot's license easier than a CDL. Get him out.
He's a mouse.
Remy. I'm going Team Remy. Team Remy.
And he drove cars. Stuart Little, I don't remember this. He had like a dope ass Corvette or something he'd drive.
Dude, Remy fucking
Stuart Diesel,
toe-to-toe with, what the fuck was the guy's name?
Who?
The fucking, the critic.
Oh, I forgot his name. I don't know.
I was thinking like Anton Vanko, but I think that's from
That's
Iron
from
Man
No
2.
Country for Old Men or something.
No, it's from Iron Man 2. That was his name.
Oh,
That
okay.
Built the arc reactor with.
Well, No
with-
Country for
with-
Old Men, the guy name's Anton too. But yeah,
With,
you're right. I
Howard
think you're right
Stark.
about that.
Okay, anyways, what's your answer? I'm going Team Remy.
Team Remy? I'm probably going Remy too.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd just fuck Stuart up.
Also, that's the name of.
Also, Stuart's like fucking like this big, I think. Because he's like those white mice are
How
really
big
tiny.
is Remy? I mean,
He's a rat. They're fucking huge.
He was a smaller rat. His brother.
How do
though-
you know? Yeah, he was big.
Well, compared to the other ones.
Could be the nuttiness. Could be the tang.
I'm detecting a lot of nuttiness.
I'm detecting the nuttiness.
All right, let's.
All right, well
close this
we're good. We're good, guys. We're gonna be good there. I can't talk.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
there you go.
listening.
Fucking man.
Appreciate you guys checking us out. We
Yeah.
haven't done this in a hot minute. Thank you guys for checking us out. Check out patreon.com/around Actually, it's patreon.com/ATLT now.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/ATLT for episodes early-ish.
Now you will get them earlier because we're back on the. We took a
back
couple
on
weeks
the
off,
fucking
so now
wagon.
you will get them early if you're on the Patreon.
Yeah.
If you unsubscribe because you weren't getting them, well, now you're getting them again. So sorry, our bad.
Yeah, hope you guys like the new stew. If
Yeah,
you
look at
don't,
that.
fuck
It's dope as
you.
fuck.
Check out Patreon, Apple Podcast subscriptions. Check out the State Champ Podcast.
You see the
Another
store
one
already?
Underneath ATLT. What?
Did you do the store already?
Oh, yeah, ATLTstore.com.
Well, now there's Christmas stuff out there, but Christmas is already passed. So
Yeah, use
okay,
discount.
but for this time, By the way, when this time around with merch, okay, what do we have coming up that let's get ahead of the curve.
Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
in March, what, St. Patrick's Day, but I don't think we're...
Summer's coming.
Spring break merch.
Spring break merch.
Spring break
fucking
yeah,
merch,
spring break
baby.
and summer, which
God,
is
it's
probably
gonna be
our
so fucking hot.
But spring break and summer is probably like our peak time.
Dude,
most active time.
We're gonna integrate like pheromones into
Dude,
our
we're going
fucking
back to Vegas too.
process.
We're going back to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bachelor now.
We're going to fucking
Vegas.
Vegas. I think that
Yeah.
our Vegas trip was super fucking fun last time. And I
It
think
was.
I mean the extra night was definitely way too much.
We should not have stayed an extra night.
Honestly, okay, no, it's not bad to stay that long. It's just not good to party that hard every day.
Yes.
Like maybe the first day you just go out to a nice
The
dinner.
third day was awesome because we did that Omega Mart thing, and that was fucking mind blowing.
Oh, that was
cool.
dope. Yeah.
You weren't there.
Oh, I saw it. I'm saying I didn't go in, but I'm saying I saw the videos and they were showing me.
No, that was cool. So,
All right, guys. Well, James, where can they find you?
they can find me at Jack_Spence Z. Where can they find you?
They can find me at Isaiah_Leslie on Instagram or both of our Instagrams at the Around the Lunch Table Instagram page. Guys, it feels so fucking good to be back. Woo! And we'll probably actually do another episode this weekend too. We're going to get back on the horse and start getting them out early. So be tuned for that. And we're glad to be back. And we will see you next week. And see ya. You, what did I just do? I'm like, and see ya.
You.
No, you. Let's get rowdy up in here.